October is Black History Month in the UK. For more than 30 years, the annual event has celebrated the achievements and contributions of people of African and Caribbean descent. And this year, its organisers say the huge growth of the Black Lives Matter movement means it's more relevant than ever. Greg Mackenzie has been to meet some of the people involved in this year's events.
Waiting to be disturbed by the next person who sees in my skin a good reason for a tone dive into condescension.
Arrivals at Tilbury. The Empire Windrush brings to Britain 500 Jamaicans.
From slavery to Windrush, Britain's Black History Month isn't about faraway people. It's about UK history. Launched back in the 1980s, over 7 days, it was a chance to educate and inform people about Black history, which wasn't being taught in our schools. The Black Cultural Archives in Brixton, South London, holds a treasure trove of research and information, stemming back some 2,000 years.
There's a lot more that needs to be done to understand that Black history is not confined to a month, it's not confined to particular periods, especially of recent history in Britain, but there's this influence and contribution, stretching back thousands of years.
The month of October isn't about creating a separate history. It's simply about remembering a history that already exists.
I drowned it out with music, screaming at how often I scrape its breath into my palm and will it to beat slower.
Tolu is a poet, and today a collection of her works will be published as part of the 20 in 2020 campaign.
If we look at the history of the UK, Black people in particular have played a particular part in building the infrastructures of this country. It's either been built by them or on their backs. And so Black History Month is a time to remember that.
There will be many events taking place throughout the month of October, up and down the UK, including Phenomenal Women at the South Bank Centre in the capital. The exhibition honours the achievements of Black women in academia.
We both wanted to capture these women as powerful, as symbolising something also about their professions. Because if we were going to take the time to do an exhibition, it's really important that their stature and their authority was reflected in the portraits.
The recent Black Lives Matter protests have highlighted the reality of the global injustices and systematic racism that Black people have faced for years. Black History Month is a time to look forward and celebrate the here and now, as well as a time to reclaim history and reimagine how shared history will be told in the future. Greg Mackenzie, BBC News.